This One's Wife. The Reality Grift. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. This one's wife is groping about in the dark, trying to find the light switch to turn on the illumination of success. We know that she went down the pity play route, but as explained in immediate parts passim, that seems to have run its course, although she will continue to dole them out here and there, but not necessarily something that she's going to try and build a brand upon. She's tried to reinvent herself on numerous occasions. Fashion icon, content creator, podcast host, bananatarian, philanthropist at large. None of these have worked. A combination of the fact that she has no charisma, that she's a talent-free zone, and lots of people simply do not like her. However, like the influshable turd that she is, she's not simply going to walk away and say, "Oh well, I had my chance, it was good fun while it lasted, and now, with the millions that I have earned, I'll just enjoy a quiet life on the California coast with my children." No. You might think that would be a jolly good idea, this one's wife, if you go and do that. Although we may well miss taking the piss out of you, at least we don't have to see your stupid face on a daily basis. And hopefully then it will enable HG to move on to yet more new topics. She isn't going to go away willingly. The reason being is that she is going to get to that position as a consequence of her narcissism, naturally. Her narcissism isn't going to allow her to walk away quietly. There are other narcissists that are in the elevated and rarefied stratosphere who aren't as hungry and desperate in their behaviours as she is. That is because their narcissism allows them to operate with a confidence of always being fueled by virtue of the fact that they are well known and liked, that they don't always need to be scurrying around pumping out puff pieces, but rather they engage with their fuel matrix, their more personal fuel matrix, when they're away from, say, making movies, and then they will do all of the promotional work and drink in the adulation from their fans, do the premiere, get paid, and move on to the next job. But they don't have to behave in that obvious manner that this one's wife does, because they have a different form of narcissism that's more effective than the way that hers operates. Many times I've explained to you that her narcissism, in effect, punched above its weight. It got her into a position that ordinarily it never would have done. It's almost like some massive fluke. And then, having got her into that position, it's been hopelessly outgunned and outnumbered in keeping her there. But that's what it seeks to do, because she's become accustomed to the fame, i.e. the fuel. She's become accustomed to the subconscious ability to control all of these people. She's become accustomed to the residual benefits, especially the money. And therefore, her narcissism doesn't want her to let go of all of those things. They are like drugs to her. And therefore, in the circumstances, what it does is compel her to remain front and centre. It compels her to remain seeking the attention, the fuel, putting herself out there and trying to find a way of keeping the money flowing. And this has led to speculation as to what her next grift might be. And as per Scarlett O'Toole in the Mirror, the headline is, "This One's Wife's acting future finally revealed after talks of a Hollywood U-turn." Rumours have been swirling for months that this one's wife could be set to make her big acting return amid reports she's planning to become a Hollywood power player. The Duchess of Sussex is well known for playing Rachel Zane in the hit legal drama Suits, only because the fucking newspapers keep telling us about it. And she's had roles in a number of Hollywood blockbusters, including Remember Me, although nobody did, and Get Him to the Greek. Was she in that? I don't recall her being in that, and I've watched that 2 or 3 times. There we are, you see. Eminently forgettable. She recently signed with talent agency, which of course is a complete misnomer when applied to her, William Morris Endeavour, as she looks to further her career. While Harry's wife shot to fame as an actress, well, she didn't. She shot to fame as a consequence of being this one's wife. She stepped back from the glitzy career when she got engaged to Prince Harry in 2017. Despite the couple stepping back from the royal family 3 years ago, this one's wife is yet to return to her former career. And the reason why that is the case, why she hasn't gone back to it, is 1, she thinks she's better than being an actress. 2, she believes that she should just have money given to her because she's the Duchess of Sussex. 3, she believes that she's got other things that she could do which would be far more effective. And thus, although she was moderately successful as an actress, and it's probably the one thing that she could return to and do with some degree of success, again leveraged off the fame that she's acquired by marrying a ginger prince, the fact is, so far, her narcissism has not led her in that direction. Now, however, a source close to this one's wife and Harry has spoken out about if she will ever return to acting. They denied reports she's planning to return to her former career. While this one's wife may be planning to turn her back on acting, one royal expert believes she might instead turn towards reality TV. Oh dear. You really know that you've fucked up when that's your option. Graydon Carter, a former editor of Vanity Fair, said, if there is a Real Housewives of Monty Shitshow show in the work, she'd be a shoo-in. Scathing observation and challenge fuel there. In fact, Real Housewives producer Andy Cohen said this one's wife would be perfect for a spin-off of Real Housewives. Appearing at the annual BravoCon gathering in Las Vegas, he was asked who he would like to see on the show in the future. Andy admitted that this one's wife is top of his list, saying, if we can get this one's wife, that would be interesting. This one's wife and Harry released their own Netflix docuseries last December, which spilled on their life in the royal family and how it's changed since they moved to America. They are also said to have spent $3.8 million to secure the rights to produce a new film for Netflix, based on the best-selling novel Meet Me at the Lake. Despite this, the couple don't seem to have made moves in Hollywood in recent months. The reason being, they're not in Hollywood, and they never have been, although this one's wife likes to think to the contrary. Might this one's wife end up doing the reality Grift? Well, anything's possible, particularly if the money is good enough. On one level, she believes that she's above all of that, but it may well come that as the narcissism identifies, you can still control people through doing that and gain fuel, and when they come under pressure with regard to the money, and if she's not managed to line up a new intimate partner primary source who will support her, then it may well be the case that you will have the dubious delight of seeing this one's wife appearing in a reality television as she continues her grift of making money by making such a little go a very long way. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.